Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and we are in the M55 Tornado on Severogorsk. And we have none other than Bolvi the Fell-Handed, Coiled Frame, Midnight Joker, and Keith Stone on our side. Now we have a couple of mouse tanks, we have a Bat Chat, and we have me in the M55 artillery piece. And what we're going to do is we are going to go up to A0. You guys have seen me do this more than once, and there's a few reasons why. Now, I know my guys, and I know Bolvi especially, are going to push towards A1 eventually. They may get stopped. Bolvi tends to get a little bit distracted here and there. He sees a tank, he has to kill it. He can't help it. You know, it's kind of like it's like me and Astroneer. When I set goals and then a butterfly flies by and I can't help but like chase it. It's the same thing. Same thing exactly. So, Bolvi, if you're watching this, I love you, but you get distracted. And there he goes. He's already loaded that Bat Chat, and he's headed right for him. He's got to get that light tank, and I don't mind a bit, because one less light tank is one less opportunity for me to be spotted and killed. So I'm going to try to repay the favor by doing as much damage as possible, and if we can manage to get a bunch of people bottled up over here at the D3 area, I'll be a happy man. So, the problem is we have big, heavy, slow-moving tanks with Bolvi. So, it's going to take them some time to get there. But look what we have here, a Tiger II, and he is begging for it. Shot out, and the moment I pull the trigger, he backs up, and we manage to splash him for 462. He does get tagged right after he fixes his track. So, not, too bad. And look at what we have here. Big, squishy targets broadside on to an 8-inch Powitzer. Yes, I called it the Powitzer on purpose this time. Oh, looky, another squishy target, and he is front side to an 8-inch Powitzer. And look at all these targets. This is a TRE, folks. Target-rich environment. And we are going to put the hammer down on this Centurion. Shot out. Pow! 1911. And we managed to get a little bit of extra damage into him by a teammate shooting him and killing him. That poor guy just got absolutely wrecked. And we have an E100. He's begging for it. He's a hardened target. We need to soften him slightly. Put him in the boiler. And shot out. Right behind him. And he pulls forward. You can't make it up. So I do splash the E75 that was behind him for like 100. Now we have this tricky Patton. Now this Patton is in a great place to really ruin our guy's day. He can get shots on them. They really can't do much about it because he can just stick his turret out and just keep pinning them. But somebody pinned him. He doesn't have a lot of health left. And so shot out. Look at this. Ah, come on. Really? Really? Okay. You can't always get what you want, folks. I was really hoping that shot was going to absolutely obliterate him. That would have been our second, well, actually, that would have been our first kill of the game. Oh, look at him. He's getting all kinds of cocky, sticking his head out towards Bolvi. Bolvi just unloaded his gun and has one round left. And shot out, and he pulls forward again. I thought he was going to keep backing up, but he didn't. He's trying to tear Bolvi a new one. So here he goes again. He's making himself very predictable right now. So I'm hoping that he's going to sit there and I'm going to put a round close enough to kill him. He should be splashable at this point. So, shot out. Come on, baby. Nailed it. First kill of the game. 438 damage it looked like. We got an E100, a Centurion Action X, and what is that third tank? Is that the E75 still? It is the E75. Now, I want to get this E100 softened up. I want him to start forgetting what he's wanting to do, and I want him to start doing what I want him to do. So, shot out, broadside on to an 8-inch howitzer. 678, we splash him and the E75. Track them both. There we're getting some track damage. Somebody put a shell into his bottom plate. And now, I say, do you want me to shoot the E100 first or the Centurion first? And their answer, and I kid you not, is, I don't care, whoever's going to shoot me next. So Centurion is the most likely to shoot him next. So I put the shot out. He pulls up. Pow, 760. That hurt him. And all we got to do is finish him off. And do they finish him? Are they going to kill him? Doesn't look like they're going to kill him anytime soon. We can't hit the E75 in that back corner, but this E100 is begging for it. He's going to go broadside on to an 8-inch howitzer. Shot out. He's disappeared. The shot impacts him directly. I tell Bull he's hurting. Bull comes up and puts one into the side of him. End of his life. E75's about to fumble hard. He's going to wedge himself in and get shot in the backside doing it. And then he's going to get clipped out. Let's be honest. So we have a Panther 2, it looks like, and an AMX 5120. Now we are a 2.8 seconds flight time, and we nailed him. 640. We tracked him, just waiting for them to clip him, and there comes Bullseye to clip him. And now we have a 4502A, which is the Tier 8 4502, and it's going to be coming alongside this building, and I'm just looking right ahead of him. He gets spotted again. Come on, drive right towards me. You know you want to. Just nothing bad could ever happen. Pow! Except 659 hit points being taken off of you. How do you feel about that? And at this point, I look up and I'm like, I've got to record this game because this is a 9-hit game at this point. That's a pretty good, and considering one of those is for 1900. So we're having a decent game. So here comes this 4502. He turns around. He gets his armor facing towards that medium tank, and I put the shot out. Yeah, we don't look at our explosions. Coal people don't look at explosions. Remember that. Alright, so now we have an E4, the last remaining tank. He's got over 2/3 of his health left, and we are at a 4-second flight time between me and him. That's a long ways, folks. So long, in fact, that once I get loaded, I'm going to put the shell out behind him, and he's going to back into it in 3, 2, 1, and we track him. He's broadside on. He fixes his track. We still get that track damage because it was close enough to when we tracked him. This 268 runs down, bounces off of him, rams him, takes more damage to himself than he gives to the E4 because the E4 outweighs him, but he's going to ram him again, and he gets the kill this time. 10 damage to kill him. Not bad. So, we end up with 11 hits, 2 kills, 5 track assisted damage. What do we get? 7,324 damage, 2 kills, 1,100 blocked. That's got to be top of the leaderboard, and it is. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.